It starts like this. Satellite.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the best thing you've ever sang, by the way. Yeah, because you're tone deaf as they come.
It's called improving. It's called being a good singer and continuing to sing and getting even better.
It's called, you know? All right. All right, next one. This is a good episode. Next one.
Yeah.
Like some drug.
Runk.
Seething, how I said it.
Yeah, got it. Oh boy.
A microwave.
Oh boy. Gonna blow up. There we go. There we go.
Here we going.
There we going. Not how it's supposed to be said.
Remember, in the first few minutes, don't swear because that's when we get demonetized.
Okay. Have you ever noticed the sprouts, like the vegetable, look like sperm?
No, actually.
You never thought that? Why do people not think about this and talk about it more?
I don't.
Sprouts look like sperms.
I mean,
exactly like sperms. I'm trying to keep it clean so we don't curse for the first 10 minutes.
I don't know if it does. A little bit it does, yeah. But it's more of a bud on the end of a wisp.
Oh, I see. No, I see. I think
less
it's
of a curved head.
I think it's like a fat part that goes into an egg, and then and then the squiggly part is like the body of the sperm, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
So when I'm eating a sandwich, let's say, with sprouts on it, I'm like, wow, I'm eating so many sperms.
Okay.
So I'm like, I've never done this before. Wow.
I guess it does look like it a little bit, yeah.
Dude, look at that. It's like...
Well, but also, sometimes they're sprouted already, and it doesn't look like that.
Okay, sure, but you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
You know?
Also, whenever you put Tabasco on a sandwich...
Oh, here we go, dude. You've been saying this for decades.
It's the only thing that comes out. I don't know if it has to do with the top or what. It's the only thing that comes out like a mess. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to get demonetized, but...
But you can do you go like this?
You go like that, and it comes out literally the same way. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even know that's what you were saying.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. That's how much I don't listen to you. You've said that to me
so many times.
dozen times.
You never gave me the props it deserved.
I mean, it's not...
You never
now
gave me
that
the
I've
props
heard
it
it doesn't sound that much like it deserves props.
It comes out like that.
Really?
Of which what we're talking about, yes.
Okay, wow.
It comes out
being
like that.
So coded. Okay.
Like you
about
think
that which we are talking about right now.
Like you think that it, like you don't get it, and then I do it with the Tabasco, and then you get it, and you're like, okay, that is what he is talking about.
Right, but
that.
Okay.
At which he is talking about.
Fine.
Oh, by the way, dude.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Oh, to me, yeah, thanks.
You were sick, better for a day, did a solo episode because I was having the baby, and then you got sick again.
Yeah, so what happened is I had COVID, which everybody knows because everybody in the world listens to this show, and they heard me when I solo hosted. I had COVID.
Okay.
The day I hosted was the middle day of about 5 days that I felt good. For the only week in April that I felt good.
Wow.
Then after 5 days or so of getting all better from COVID, I got strep throat.
Those are two great things to have back to back.
Now, here's the thing. Strep throat is a gazillion times worse than COVID.
Right.
Unless you're like old and fat and have some other comorbidity. COVID will kill you. But for most people, COVID is just like a bad cold.
I got you.
A bad cold, right?
Yes.
So the strep throat though was like I was dying. You know?
Cool.
Remember that one time the last time I had strep throat, I called you.
Yep.
In the middle of the night.
I remember.
I was going delirious. I had 103 fever and I was so sick. What was I? Why did I call? Oh, because I thought I was going to die.
You didn't understand what was happening. And then by the time the phone call was over, I was like, Matt, I think you just have a fever. And you were like, oh, I haven't had a fever before. And you actually were talking about how you never really had a fever.
Oh.
I was like, this is what a fever feels like. He's like, you're like, but why do I feel like things are happening, they're not happening? And I'm like, this is what a fever does. And you're like, oh, okay.
I never really get fevers, but I get sick a lot, which is bad. It's good to get fevers when you're sick.
Well, wait,
I knew it more than you.
Okay. So you don't get fevers? That's so weird.
It's rare that I get a fever. I got a fever with strep though because it was absolutely brutal experience. But strep is something that gives anyone who gets it fevers because it's such a gnarly... It's a staph.
It's gnarly, dude.
It's like in the family of staph infections.
Like they have a
Which
whole
are
bunch of people
the
working
killer
for them.
ones that spread around hospitals and kill everybody.
You cut off my joke. Wow. I'm pissed.
Okay. Ship. What was it?
You said it's a staph infection. I said, yeah, because I have a whole bunch of people working for it.
Wow. See, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't hear it.
I don't know. You didn't even have a chance.
I don't know how much I loved it. I don't know how much I would have loved it.
It was fine, but I should get. You know what it is? You're not giving me my props for what I do.
Okay. Twice now?
That's twice now that you're not giving me my props. I'm saying things and you're just disregarding it. When it's like when I speak, there's weight to it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
You're also swearing.
I'm crushed under that weight.
You also swear.
I said ship.
You said SHIT and we got to bleep it out, but it's okay. But anyway, we're 5 minutes into the episode. So it's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
We shook things up a little bit and that's okay. And now we're back. Now what we ask is that you like and subscribe. You know?
That's it. It's not even a lot to ask.
No, it's not a lot to ask. Just like and subscribe. Dude, you're watching this for free, right?
They're watching it for free.
So why don't you just like and subscribe? It helps us out. Leave a comment for the algorithm. And then also, I'll be in Columbus and Cincinnati. So you can go to Salt Lake City. You can go to Tucson, bring up my dates. You can get tickets from Montreal. You can get tickets for Nashville, Detroit, chrislea.com, and Boise, Pueblo, Colorado for some reason, Knoxville, Tennessee for some reason, Little Rock, Arkansas for some reason, Ottawa, Edmonton, Hamilton, Cleveland,
not a place, Hamilton.
Orlando, and Fort Myers, Florida for some reason. So chrislea.com, Don't Push Me Tour. There we go. Pueblo, Colorado is... Okay, so they show the picture. That's the only nice picture they have of it.
Have you ever
basically gangland?
Noticed when something terrible happens in the country, it's always in, obviously, Florida or Texas or the dark horse surprising place, Colorado.
Yeah.
Right? Littleton, Pueblo. There's always terrible stuff happening in what's the crazy woke place in Colorado?
You mean Denver?
No. The one where everybody... No, Aurora. Bad things happen in Aurora, though.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't make that noise.
So there's
whatever you do again, don't ever do that.
Little Rock, Memphis is also number crazy bad.
Is it?
Dude, if you ever watch First 48, it's like, and of course in Memphis, we're in Memphis, of course.
But okay, do this anytime you guys read. You too, not just the listeners. You too.
Read.
Look at where it happened, like on the byline where the writer's name is. It'll say reporting from wherever, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm telling you, almost all the time it'll be Florida, Texas, and then dark horse, Colorado.
What about the guy who did the stuff who killed his whole family? And that was in Florida too, right?
I mean, people do that a lot.
Chris.
Oh yeah,
but the weird one.
Chris Watts,
the bad one. Yeah,
dude, Chris Watts. Lie better.
Chris, what's up?
What's up? Dude, Chris, what's up with how bad you are at lying?
Dude, he was like, when you see the body cam.
That's the best shit. It's so funny.
It's like, come on. It was like that. Like,
he's just like, I don't know. Or, no, his cell phone's over there. But no, I don't know,
Yeah.
Do you know where the officers were just asking all the normal stuff? And
yeah. What's her?
No, I don't know.
Who's that? My wife? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. He's like, he's like that meme, the Conor McGregor meme, where it's like when you ask when your friend's girlfriend asks if he was with you last night, and he's like, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I know that.
Chris, dude, pull it up. It's so funny. Nah, I don't even know the guy. It's like, dude, it's so funny. He's like, it wasn't me. It wasn't there.
Oh,
whatever the fuck, dude. It's so funny. Here, watch it. Well, a whole bunch of UFC stuff's going to come up, obviously, because he wrote defensive Conor McGregor.
See, that wasn't good.
Yep, not good.
That wasn't good because defensive is a fight
There
term.
is no way that I'm going to be able to find this in the amount of time that you think I should be able to
cheating
find
Conor McGregor.
Put meme after it.
Meme. Cheating Conor McGregor meme.
Wow, Chris, dude, how could you get that so bad?
Defensive.
That'd be like look at a picture of Ken Griffey Jr. dancing, and then I Google Ken Griffey Jr. swinging.
There it is, right there. Go ahead. Right, exactly what I did.
What happened?
Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I just showed up and I don't know. I don't even know the guy, to be honest with you. Just rumors. Nothing happened with me.
I knew you'd like that, dude.
Wow.
Just rumors. Nothing happened with me. Play it again, dude.
What happened?
Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I just showed up and I don't know. I don't even know the guy, to be honest with you.
Just rumors?
Just rumors. Nothing happened with me.
Wow.
It's such a great.
Wow.
It's such a great. I mean, because he so seems.
Dude, he is so
defensive.
funny. Like, he's kind of got that Trump thing where he's funny, like, even if he's not trying to be.
Yeah,
He's just, like, What a crazy persona he has.
Yeah, I know. You are a man. You are a man. That's one of my favorites.
The walk he does?
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
You are a man. You are a man.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, we start laughing like a maniac.
Yeah, dude, play that one. That one's so funny. I don't know, I don't know.
Conor McGregor, defensive, fighting, punch out, kick.
UFC.
Fresh. You the man. You the man. You are the man.
Dude, wow. He's so beefy right now. It's so weird. He's like, his beefy? Face is bigger. He's obviously taking something, but like.
He's on the roidinals?
Well, not that, but yeah, something. I mean, it's just.
The Kansas City roidinals?
Nope.
Okay.
That's not good.
I thought it might be.
So, okay. Tour, chrisleah.com, get your tickets. Leave a message on the hotline, 213-973-8095. That's 213-973-8095 for the hotline and Lifeline.
Wow. Threw up. The robot threw up. Okay. What you want one-on-one advice with your boy? Dude, what if I did shit like that? Your boy.
So insecure.
With the eyes like that. Yeah. Okay. So book it. Pay me. Wow. I'll listen to you. And guess what? I'll give you the best advice you ever had.
Advices, but yes.
The best you ever had. You never seen anything like it. You never even heard of any advice like the kind that I give. It is priceless, and yet I'm selling it for a price.
Wow.
Now it's up to you. Yeah. If you guys want it, you guys take it. If you don't,
okay,
you're fucking stupid. But
okay. And then also the new Lifeline merch, which is absolutely Matt says.
It is.
LifelineMerch.com. And there's also new Chris D'Elia merch, Grow or Die, that stuff, chrisleah.com. And that's too. So anyway.
You say it so fast.
I'm a fast talker. Remember the Micro
You are a fast talker. Have you ever seen an interview with the Micro Machines guy?
No.
It's crazy how much of a fucking cock he is.
What?
He's just like, hey, I can do that. I can do this. I bet you can do that.
That's fast talking, babe.
But he says like he can say all of the words of some book.
Yeah, I have
in
seen
like
that.
20 minutes,
and
it's like Moby Dick or something insane.
Yep. What about? I know that we.
Oh, watch out for the Perrier.
There's a secret about these shoes. You want to know it?
Yeah.
Let's take a gander.
People mistake them for a birthday cake.
Rude.
It looks like you eat them with a fork, with a plastic fork.
These are so awesome. They're the Nike Vomero 5s.
Made it up.
And there's a little secret about these shoes that you don't know about.
Okay, you're right. What is it?
Yep. So I saw them on Instagram and I wanted them. I look at them and I go, got to have it. And then I saw it and I go, I'm going to order it. And I go on the line for Nike. To my chagrin, $160. I'm like, not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
Because your boy will drop a rack on shoes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And so I go to get the shoes and I look and it says women's.
Whoa.
So I go, what?
That's kind of cool though.
And I'm like, but yeah, it's cool. But then it's like, now I can't get my size. But then I'm like,
oh, of course, yeah.
There's some women with some big feet. Like what size is Brittany Griner? I don't know. So I'm like,
yeah, that's a good question.
What is 13 in women's? 14.5. Looked it up. This is a 14.5 in women's.
And what? It fits perfect?
It fits great. It fits perfect.
Why did you... What you looked up? What's 14.5?
No, I'm sorry. I looked up what's 13 in women's. What's men's 13 in women's?
Okay, you're right. And it said 14. Really?
It's only one and a half above.
All the way through all sizes? I
believe
think
so.
It might be shorter on the edges. Probably what I said, but yeah, okay, maybe not.
So I got these shoes and I'm a woman now. So I'm a trans activist.
Is that how that happens?
Mm-hmm. And I think that Dylan Mulvaney is a beautiful woman, and that's cool. Okay. And I think that she's level-headed.
Wow, hitting all the talking points, huh?
Yep. So,
okay. Well, that's crazy. That ending is really crazy.
Yep.
But what was the reason you brought up the shoes?
Because they're new, and I'm wearing them for the first time.
But not because they're women's?
Well, no. The secret. That was the cool part.
Right. That was the secret.
You wouldn't give it away in the trailer for the movie, right?
That was the secret. Okay.
That would be the part in the movie where you're like, oh, and they're women's. Okay. All right. Well, this wasn't in the trailer, but I'm glad
It's the plot twist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you see The Hater, the movie The Hater?
No, man. And you know how you should know that? Because I told you that last night.
I only watch Polish films. It's a Polish film.
That's not true.
It's on Netflix.
That's not even remotely true that you only watch Polish films.
Why? Because I watch a lot of Gerard Butler movies. Yeah. I saw Hunter Killer too, and that's not Polish.
Did you see Plane? Speaking of Gerard Butler?
No, but you did. Okay. I don't want to see that one.
No one's gonna believe me.
It's good?
It has good stuff in it.
Whoa, really?
The whole plane crash sequence is like an hour. It's
I don't
only
wanna
like
watch it
half
then.
the movie is on.
I know, but that's what it looked like that.
But I thought it was just like get him crashed and then get to the guns.
But then it wouldn't be called Plane, right?
Exactly.
It should be called Plane AINE. AIN.
Well, it shouldn't be
Plane
called
AIN. PLAIN. Plane
It
movie.
shouldn't be called Plane.
Butchered that joke
Ever.
to oblivion.
It shouldn't be called Plane no matter what.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It should be
Yeah.
called like Lost in the Jungle or whatever.
Yeah, it should have a title, not just a random noun as the title.
Yeah, it would be like if The Godfather was called Shooting. Pasta and shooting.
Or Mafia Guys.
Yeah, Mafia Guys.
Mafia Guys
Wow,
would be
wouldn't be
Godfather.
considered the best movie of all time.
No, not even close.
Yeah. So anyway, dude, I don't really want to watch Plane. I almost watched Scream 6 last night.
Don't watch that. I saw Scream 5 or whatever
I
it
saw
was. So bad.
Dude, the lead in that movie,
It's a bummer how bad it is.
the woman is so hot, whoever that is.
See, I don't even know the new cast at all. I only know the last one of the original series. Now
Whoever
it's like
the
a whole new
one
series,
is.
right?
Uh,
It's like all kids.
yeah.
Like Courtney Cox isn't in it.
She is, yeah.
She is?
She's in it, yeah. They're all like people.
Continuation
they're all like whatever.
of the world.
In the original, were they in college?
They were in high school. Courtney
the
Cox
original
was
one?
the reporter.
And I know that because in this one they're adults.
No, the college was Scream 2. Yeah, it's high school.
But the kids now, it's a little older. They're not in high school.
Well, there were kids in the fifth one. Too.
They were.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think they were in college even then.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We're
saying.
not figuring out a cool thing.
Okay.
The thing we're figuring
just
out
saying.
isn't even cool. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay, cool.
No matter what the truth is about all the things you're asking me, it doesn't matter because knowing that is not important, informative, interesting,
Oh, good.
or cool.
Okay, cool. It sounds great. So, anyways, Scream 6, I didn't see it, so that's
Oh
great.
wow, even more not interesting if that was even possible.
So, all right, let's do it. Should we get into it or
Let's
what?
get it.
Let's get it. You're not The Rock.
Let's get it. Ha ha.
Hey, Matt and Chris.
It's too quiet.
OG
It's too
baby.
quiet.
All right, I'll
Chris,
turn it
I
up.
saw you at Carnegie
Start it over.
Hall.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it up. That was my fault. My bad. All right, cool.
Hey, Matt and Chris.
too
OG
quiet.
She's just quiet. She's
Chris,
too
I saw you
quiet.
at
person.
Carnegie Hall, fucking Bleed, New
There
York,
she
all that
is.
shit, whatever. Anyways, my boyfriend got an issue.
Oh boy.
He likes to go on hiking trips, and he's got this like hiking crew. And I'm always telling him like, "Hey, I want to go. Like that sounds awesome. I want to go." And we've done that kind of stuff before. Like he knows I'm into it. I can do it. But every time it comes up, he kind of gives me this excuse as to why I can't go.
Ew.
And it's either it's not his house that they're staying at, or he's not driving, or it's all boys, or blah blah blah, whatever. And like, I guess some of the excuses are valid, but I guess my question is like, how can I avoid feeling hurt and left out every time he goes hiking without me? Because I want to go hiking. I want to see the mountains, bruh. Anyways, help.
That was
Thank
cute.
you.
Sometimes
I feel
they just,
really bad for her.
Yeah, me too. It's interesting because you gotta, guy time and girl time, whatever you are, is important, And
Yeah.
sometimes you want to do the stuff in guy time that the girl wants to do, but you're like, sweetie, this is guy time. But we can go on a hike. But does she want to go with his crew?
I don't
Or does she
know.
wanna go
What I
with
would
him?
have asked her is, what if he went on as many hikes with you as he did with his boys or whatever?
I mean, who is this
would
guy?
that
Fucking
solve
Dr. Quinn?
Right, but I'm saying, would that solve the problem? No. The answer to
be
the
going to
question.
so many hikes.
The answer to the question gets to my point. Okay. So if she says
So you guys-
then that wouldn't be the same thing, then I think she might have a problem. If it would be the same thing and she's just hurt that he ignores her,
Oh, yeah, good
then
point.
that would, you know what I'm saying?
Good point, I
He
do.
would be the one with the problem.
Good point.
I think that's a good question to ask yourself. But I think if your question is how do I not get my feelings hurt, I mean I don't know, things that hurt my feelings. I wish I knew how to not.
Maybe
make
you're
them hurt my
codependent.
Feelings. Yeah, maybe.
I'm codependent a little bit, but it's fine.
But also
I work on it and I know about that and I fucking think about it.
Okay, cool.
Are you?
So what?
Are you?
Codependent?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I want to be alone all the time, the entire time of always.
So how come I'm codependent then?
Because I don't know.
We have the same family. Of
Because we
origin.
had different experiences. Obviously, we had
I mean, yeah,
drastically different
I
experiences.
just don't like that I'm codependent and you're not. That's not fair.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I'm the fucking man. And that was true even when I was born.
If you are the man, the man can still be...
The man could be codependent.
And I'm codependent. And if somebody doesn't feel good about something that has to do with me, then I am not okay. Great.
Okay.
It's great, right?
Okay.
So, no, it's great. If Kristen is like, do the dishes, and I don't do them, and then the next morning I wake up and she's upset about the dishes not being done, I feel like the dishes dirty and like trash.
Yeah.
Great. And that's great.
Well, I don't know if it's great, but it's okay that you feel that way.
I need her to feel good for me to feel good.
This isn't your therapy.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, the show is not your therapy.
Okay,
great.
So the hiking thing.
Yeah. The hiking thing, I think that, first of all, ask yourself that question. Second, I think that to actually try to avoid getting your feelings hurt, I think you should make an effort, because that sucks. It sucks to have your feelings hurt repeatedly. And if you know there's a possible defense against it, you should take it. I think the defense against it, the real one, the natural one, the true one, is that it isn't about you. As much as that might suck to also know, it's a separate and it's a different thing.
And you say this to Kristen? I get my acceptance through other people, and that's a problem. But go ahead.
Shut up. Yeah. Because you're only talking about you.
Okay, right.
All right, cool. Okay. So, wow. Yes.
You are right, though.
Yeah, dude. Is it, if you're taking it personally, you control how personally you take something. So if you're asking how to lessen that feeling, tell yourself that it isn't about you. It's not, meaning it's not personal. He has his own mind, his own interior life, and sometimes you got to give it up to that.
Also, dude, yo, give it up for the interior life. But also, dude, you don't know. You can also, how you can busy yourself with other things too. Like once you get in your feelings, go out and do something your own. And you know, if you're just sitting stewing in it, that makes it worse. And I don't know if you are or not. It looks like you like the outdoors. You got a fucking orange vest on, so you're doing something.
It was a pretty scenic place she was in.
She obviously she did that obviously to further her point about how she wanted us on her side. But we understand, and
it's a deeper issue.
That was right.
For sure.
Why?
Know?
How so?
Because you're saying that she, the woman, like over planned to make us think a certain thing to trick us, you know? Deeper.
It's all good, dude.
Deeper.
It's all good. All right, cool.
Deeper.
Let's do it. Stop doing it like
it's
that.
Dave Matthews style.
Yeah.
Deeper.
Satellite, oh my God, satellites. Or whatever.
Forgot the words, dude.
It's not, oh my God.
Satellites, oh my God, satellite.
It's bad anyway.
Satellite. No one knows the other words. No one knows the other words.
Well, also, even the guy with the violin is like, I don't know the other words. Dude, honestly, never sing the word satellite in a song, period.
He says it so many times in that song because it's called Satellite.
I never do it once.
Satellite.
All right. Okay, so what is it? Satellite? Oh, dude, pulled up satellite defensive UFC punch. That's what he Googled. Satellite lyrics.
Satellite Dave Matthews, dude.
Here. Satellite in my eyes like a diamond in the sky. How I wonder. Satellite strung from the moon. Or whatever the fuck,
that's not the tune.
It sucks.
It starts like this. Satellite.
Okay.
That's
the best thing you've ever sang, by the way. No bullshit. Yeah, because you're fucking tone deaf as they come.
It's called improving. It's called being a good singer and continuing to sing and getting even better. Okay. And that's what you're noticing.
It's called, you know? All right. All right, next one. This is a good episode. Next one.
Yeah.
Like the illest hair of all time, dude.
I didn't see. Put it back up.
Liu Kang, Mortal Kombat. Dude.
Look at this guy, dude. AI. Putting cool guy.
His mustaches are so scared of his nose, dude. Dude. Well, fucking straight up. They go like this on a haircut. They say, "Should we blow dry your hair?" And he goes like this. Finish him, dude. Unbelievable.
Here's what's going on. Michael Buffer.
Has the worst breath. That's why his mustache run away.
He killed the hair. But for real, if like you typed in as a prompt like cool international guy.
Yeah.
That's the image that would come
AI,
up.
right?
Yeah, AI would spit that out. Yeah.
All right, cool. If he has a low voice, forget it. Mexican low voice. If he has a low voice, forget it.
It's gonna be a soft, pretty, sweet voice.
What's up? Need some advices, boys.
That's pretty good.
Chris, long time listener, and Matt, we love you to death.
Hell yeah.
It is cool hair.
Okay,
dude.
guys. So I've been shopping
Incredible
at
hair.
Buffalo Exchange and Crossroads for a long time. It's a fun spot to buy, sell, trade, etc. Whatever. So here's the gist. I brought in a Yeezy shirt, like a Gap Yeezy shirt, and a pair of Fear of God pants. And I was denied both items.
What?
Because they apparently both are associated with Kanye. Now, we know that Kanye's had his moment in the media of stirring up quite a frenzy. But I'm sure myself and other people still like to wear his stuff, listen to his music, whatever. And there's plenty of other people who have their hands in these projects, right?
Yes.
Also, the Fear of God pants have nothing to do with Kanye. But after seeing the shirt, the girl at the counter claims that Kanye also owns Fear of God, which he does not. So, anyways, am I the jerk for bringing these in and thinking that other people may be interested in these products? Or is maybe the world crumbling away and people are starting to die on this really silly hill that seems to accomplish nothing? So anyways, let me know what you guys think.
So leading the witness. Leading the
baffled,
witness.
A 30-year-old man just sitting here bummed out because I was treated like this at a secondhand used clothing store. What is going on?
That guy's fucking got
Look
it all.
at that guy, dude. He's got it together.
Also, for this to bother him means that he's just like got it all.
Yeah, but he's also maybe a serial killer for this to bother him.
There's no way that guy's a serial killer.
Well, no, there's not. Yeah. But that would throw me for a loop, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have a rule, and you buy what you like. It's too hard to if you're gonna look. Obviously, Kanye is a mess. Him being anti-Semitic is just stupid. Look into everybody's company. Like, so this person supports that person. So you can't go to fucking Chick-fil-A because they support whatever they support. And then it's just like, dude, it's too much work as a consumer. I'm going to buy what I like the way it looks to put on myself. And if I like the way something tastes, I'm going to eat it. Period.
Also, how good is your life if this is a hill you want to die on? You have the best life ever if this is the hill you've chosen to die on.
It makes people feel good because it makes people feel like they matter and they're doing the right thing, even though it's just bullshit, man. I think, by the way, those are cool outfits. Keep those. The Kanye West Gap shirt is cool, and the Fear of God sweatpants I wear all the time.
You don't understand. That guy doesn't need them.
I know that.
You can walk around with no shirt on. And
I know that. He's a cool
men
dude.
And women will follow him home.
I understand, and he can fuck men or women in the ass whenever he wants.
Anytime.
But I don't know. I don't. Go to the next Buffalo Exchange. They'll be like, okay.
Yeah, that might be true. I think what he's saying is there's a store policy-wide thing. Store-wide policy.
Yeah, well, that'll change in fucking 2 weeks anyway. You know what I mean? It's
I mean, that is the thing to remember to the beautiful guy, so he can keep in mind. This is coming and going, just like everything else has in the past.
Yeah,
that everyone was freaking out about and then stopped caring about because they got tired. Because you can't tense a muscle forever. You got to loosen up sometimes. You can't keep a muscle tense always nonstop. It's just too much to be. It's too much to be outraged all the time, and to be that way is to be outraged all the time, and it's exhausting to do that.
That's my point. It's too much work. It's too much work.
But what I said and the way that I delivered it was spectacular.
But the way I did it was...
you did the thing where you kind of like cut it off at the knees and then you were like, here's the simple way to say it.
Yeah, because that way it reaches more of the people who are listening.
But what I did was like an Edward Murrow thing and you ruined it, is my point.
I didn't ruin it.
You kind of, you tackled it. You tackled it to the ground.
I don't think I did.
You did.
I didn't.
Everyone rewind about a minute and listen to my amazing sermon and then look how Chris cut it off at the knees. Okay, and ruined everything about it.
All right, well, I think that it's going to be fine. Keep the clothes for a little bit. You'll be able to sell them soon, or try to sell them online. Dude, fuck that person. It's if it's a policy for the company, then go to another. There's other consignment shops.
Just wait, dude.
Yeah.
Also, there are other consignment shops, and that thing, whatever you're selling or reselling, has a price in the market, regardless of what that particular person or store policy dictates.
Yeah.
And that price is high because those things are valuable.
Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, next.
Hi, as a lemon person, I'm really bummed that I couldn't find the lemon filter again, but that's
This
fine,
is the girl that was on before with
I guess.
Cool. Coming out of the shadows.
But update, that friend and I from the solo Matt episode, we just fizzled out, dude. Naturally, organically, which is fine. But I have a new quest. Because now my husband is like skeptical every time I make a new friend. And he's like, is this person going to hate me? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, probably not.
What happened? I don't even
but
know.
also,
It was a solo episode.
I don't know. But my other friend was there when it was like rocky. So maybe like her vision was tainted. I don't know.
Is Mario in the background?
But like now I'm scared to like have new friends.
Gotta wonder. Chris.
She was on Twitch or something?
Explain.
So she called in with a question about her friend. She was friends with somebody who didn't like her husband and was always saying things like, when are you going to divorce your husband?
Oh, fucking cut that friend out.
Relax, but keep going.
And so Matt gave her advice, and she's like, oh, I cut that person out of my life.
Good. I was right.
And then,
in retrospect.
And now she says her husband kind of has PTSD about her getting new friends and was wondering if they're also going to hate him and stuff. So
what?
That's her new question.
Yeah, okay. So
PTSD.
Your husband is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Because he has balls, a spine, and a brain. You know what I mean?
Balls, a spine, and a brain.
So those things would tell me that he's going to be fine because the PTSD he suffered wasn't actually PTSD. And frankly, it's abominable to equate the two things. But to stick with your term, your husband's PTSD is going to not be there for a very long time.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, that is it's swung so far the other way that now I'm like, maybe your friend was right to hate this guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go. We're getting more
You know
context,
what I'm talking about?
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Hey. Hey, hubby. Congratulations. You just fed me a bunch of horseshit.
Yeah.
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 That's horseshit.
PTSD
PTSD is real.
PTSD when you make whenever you make a friend, it triggers my PTSD. Something's wrong.
Get that
with
friend
him.
back into life. Cut the husband out.
Something's deep, dark wrong with him.
Deep dark wrong.
Deep dark
a movie in the
wrong.
90s.
Dude, Deep Dark Wrong
with Wesley Snipes and a wrestler and a WWF wrestler.
Such a movie I would watch, and also Rutger Hauer would be the bad guy.
Yeah, dude, and also who's the guy? Fuck, William Hurt.
Oh wow, this is an amazing cast.
Rutger Hauer, William Hurt, and Wesley Snipes in Deep Dark Wrong.
Wow, dude, you're throwing William Hurt in there.
Yeah.
It's changing the complexion of the movie so much.
It's actually well done.
Yeah, it sounds kind of good right now.
Yeah, it's well done.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So that one. Next
well,
one.
you know, he'll get over it. Let's to put a nice shine on it. He'll get over it.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
And Madeline Stowe.
Wow, just still making the movie.
My question pertains to my professional life a little bit and a little bit of my personal life.
One of Jesus'
I've been a strength and
disciples.
conditioning coach for almost 10 years now. And whenever I talk about work or talk about fitness in general, somebody always has to say something absurd that they did athletically in high school. My favorite one recently, someone told me that they back squatted 700 pounds when they were 16 in high school.
Okay.
And obviously they didn't.
Yeah. Why even
I think
say
that would be a pretty big record that I would hear about. And I just want to say something back that's not too smart-assy, but it just kind of undermines my profession a little bit when people talk about things that
I get that.
they obviously didn't do, and then they say something along the lines of, oh, I'm too broken to do that now, like wait until you're my age and your knees are all jacked up. And like it just kind of it kind of really gets under my skin. So any sort of spin move mentality tips on that would be greatly appreciated. And
this is
thanks a
exactly
lot,
the
guys.
same thing as when people say to me like, oh, I'm funny. People my friends say I should be a comedian.
Okay. Great. And I agree, but you're making it about you again.
Yeah.
But that's
so I'm codependent.
Okay. So now to make it back about him, we can get back to you whenever you want.
Okay.
But just to make it about
not
him,
whenever,
make it
trying to do that now. But.
To make it about him real quick. What you should say is when the guy says I bench here, you be the guy that is saying
I back squat 700 pounds when I was 16.
Really? What record book is that in that I can read about? Because that's an I know my stuff. That is a world record.
That would be amazing if you did
that. Would be the most amazing thing ever. So do that if you have the cojones for it.
I just didn't tell anybody.
Then do what I'm doing. Then you do what I'm doing.
Yeah, except you right now.
Yeah. This is the first I've ever mentioned it.
There's no photographic evidence, but there weren't cell phones back then. Dude, I
mean that is a ludicrous claim. And to take someone like who's being that ridiculous, there's nothing that you can do back that is more ridiculous. It's like saying I flew.
I've flown,
you
do conditional therapy?
I've flown in the sky.
You do physical conditioning? I flew. When I was 20, I flew.
So yeah, I bet you can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, people lie. People honestly lie all the fucking time anyway. So.
Oh, dude, 85% of what everyone says is a lie.
Is that a stat?
No, it's it's Matt's book of stats.
Worst book.
Matt, the stat book.
Wow, remember when Mom used to call you Matt the stat?
Yep. Want to know why?
I do know why.
Why?
Well, you say. You'll say it better. It's
because so doesn't know.
I do know, and I'll tell you right now.
You knew. No, I know you know. Okay. I know you know. I would memorize all the statistics of my favorite baseball players by reading the back of the baseball cards.
So people knew. Say the same time as you, so people knew. Because I knew you knew I knew, but I wanted people to know I knew.
Oops. Okay,
man. Imagine if you did that if you were a therapist.
I actually want to hear from Chris about.
I had therapy the other day.
About what?
When
just about my childhood. Oh, sorry.
That when people say that they think they're funny,
yeah,
too, and that they should be on stage. Like, what do you say to those people?
Yeah, I mean, we were riffing and whatever, but it's all good.
I usually say,
it's all good to do that.
Oh yeah. Actually, what's come to mind is one time I was at a bar. This was a really long time ago. This is before I like. People kind of knew who I was.
Almost came out the wrong way.
And they do now. Before I was just alarmingly famous. And alarmingly. This woman came up to me and she was like, so you're a comedian? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, so are you funny? And I was like, I don't know, man. It's to some people, I guess. And she was like, why don't you tell me a joke, which is happens all the time. And I said, nah, if I don't want to. And she's like, come on, this is a joke. I was like, nah, this is just stupid. We're at a bar, and like, you won't laugh because you're ready for it. And nah. And she was like, just do any joke. It's fine. Any joke of yours. And I was like, I don't want to do that.
So uncomfortable.
About 4 times. It wasn't uncomfortable for me because this woman was just a moron. And I was just laying into her, staring right at her. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And she was like, said it again. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do a joke, but if you really want, you can just go online. I have jokes on there. Type in my name and watch my stuff. And she goes like this. Ew, no way. I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
And I was like, man, you made me this way.
But dude, she obviously didn't want to see your stand-up. She was interested in talking to you and having a moment that she could tell her friends about.
Yeah.
Or just... There's a number of reasons.
She wanted probably the Dillsnick is what she wanted. She probably wanted the Dillsnick.
Okay, well,
I can't. And then
that's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
And then I hit it a little strong, didn't I? I said, why don't you just fucking Google me back when you could Google me and it was cool.
you knew that when you were saying that to her, you must have known she wasn't going to say, oh, interesting.
I know, but I wanted to have that moment.
Okay, so then yeah,
because I wanted her to be confronted with, he maybe understands that I want the Dillsnick. Dude, if I said to her...
Just bringing it back to the dumb thing.
If she said to me 3 times, no, just do a joke. And I said, listen, sweetheart, I know what this is all about. You want the Dillsnick. What do you think she would have said?
She would have said, what?
The Dillsnick.
What is that word?
Take out Ilsna. You want my dick? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that's what's up. That's what happened.
Worst. That's what's up.
But then there are people that say, what was the thing I said? They say, oh, I should be a comedian.
I'm funny, yeah.
Now at this point, I say, oh, you shouldn't. Now.
So rude.
I do.
We had someone in our family do that recently.
Yes, not recently, but yes,
recently
enough. But it is 95 to 98% women that do that. By the way. And you know why?
Oh, really? Dude,
yeah.
To be perfectly honest, just even having a brother who's a comedian.
Careful.
But people will bring it up, and they'll do a similar thing.
What?
They'll just by proxy through me be like, "Oh, I've always thought I could do stand-up comedy."
Women.
A version of that. No, what I was going to say is that they were men.
But don't make me out to be a liar. But
well, that's just your experience.
Careful.
I'm not questioning it. It's like older men.
Oh wow!
Like dad's age.
I mean,
throughout the years.
What? Why are you hanging out with so many older men, though?
Dude, it's like holiday parties. What do you mean?
Yeah,
family events?
It is May, but
I don't hang out with older men.
Holiday parties. It's May,
The Los Angeles Athletic Club, obviously.
All right, steam rooms. So, okay. Next one.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Chris. Big fan of the podcast. Big fan of all of the content that y'all are putting out.
Nice. Thank you.
I am Alyssa. I'm located in Indianapolis. So if we could get some Indy tour dates, that'd be lovely.
Am I not doing it?
I'm
not. I will.
I'm in a predicament. So I'm a 4th year teacher, and I'm pretty heavily tattooed already,
That's
right?
Awesome.
I'm about to finish this sleeve, and I have like my leg done as well. So I am thinking about getting Life Rips tattooed on my fingers here, and I don't know if that's a great idea.
It's a good
I do already have my cuticles done, but they're not super noticeable, and so I don't know if that would kind of mess up my career options in the future. My district seems okay with it, but I don't know if I want to be here forever.
No, she didn't do it yet.
So any and all advice would be lovely. I love y'all. I miss y'all whenever you're not on my TV.
Oh, you're awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so don't get it.
Well, yeah, get it.
And I'm gonna. So what I'm gonna do?
I don't get it because people will blame it on me and say I have a sex call.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell the real answer that is a better one, which is don't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
But she's yadded up. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, that's actually a good point.
Yeah, it's not like the first tattoo she's got. She's already got it here.
You're right.
It's something that means something to her.
It could get lost in a good way. It could get the emphasis of that would get lost in the sea of yadded upness, if you will.
Yeah. But that's cool though.
I'm saying I get it. That's why I get it. You know. So I still stick with don't. Yeah. But if you do, I do get it.
I say do it, but just know people will blame me for that. But do it. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool.
We'll even make it about you when it's like that.
Yeah, when it's like what?
Bad, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think more tattoos the better. I think
so sexy the next
cool.
guy. You see that? Wow. We caught a glimpse of the next guy. He was so sexy on his bed, just like.
I think it's very cool. I got my fucking sleeve going on.
See, this is why I didn't want to talk about that. This is why I didn't want to talk about tattoos for sure.
Well,
because now we got to take a tour in the museum.
Come this way, ladies and gentlemen. Come this way. We've got the log cabin here. That's a blueprint, right? And I added clouds to it.
Get here.
There
we go. No, you're good now. No, you're good now.
Whoopsie daisy. I got the clouds up there. It was a nice day.
Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy, like the tattoo artist slipped.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. So, but I got the clouds. It was a bright sunny day, and I added some clouds to it, so it became a little bit overcast. But
Bob Ross, dude.
But then I got the flower, and then it was nice. It wasn't connected, and then oopsie daisy, we connected it like that.
Dude, shut
right?
the
But
fuck
we did though, didn't we?
Oh,
we
dude,
did.
imagine giving a fucking shit about what you're saying right now, dude. That would be fucking incredible if someone gave a fucking rat fuck about that story.
I'm fucking incredible with my tats. And also, I'm going to get a fucking, you know what? That solidified it.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting an eagle like that. And I'm fucking dead serious.
Like what?
An eagle like that.
Okay.
Dead serious. And the fucking wings are going to go crazy, like crazy out too. So it's going to look fucking sick, dude.
Good luck to always be alone and naked, because that is a terrible fucking idea.
Dude, no way. When I take my shirt off, and by the way, when I get the eagle.
Take my shirt off.
When I get the eagle, the way I take my shirt off, I'm not taking it off like that anymore. I'm straight up going like this with one hand.
You're going to get so caught around the neck, you know?
Muffled. Hold on. Oh shit! Fuck my ankle. Yeah, dude. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna only take it off like that.
That's cool.
And it is cool. And you're gonna see the wings first, right? Because it's gonna come down off the center, and the wings are gonna be peeking out. They're gonna be, what's on the show? Oh shit,
bro.
What?
The amount of fantasies of you that you illustrate into a microphone out into the world is out of control, dude. You need help, dude. I mean, you do that once every 3 episodes, you know? Stop illustrating fantasies of you.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Fuck.
It's so hot in here, you know what I mean?
It is so hot, Nelly.
Philosophical Nelly.
All right.
I'm doing.
So sexy! Dude.
Wow, look at him, dude.
The way he's, anytime, when you're any guy or girl, if your hand is near your mouth, you up the level of fucking sex for real.
Yeah.
And it started like this.
That's why that sexy yearbook photo is always like this.
Yeah. He's like this. Dude, you ever go in the mouth? That's the sexiest.
Yeah, this is
Dude, the guys in Montclair, New Jersey, when we were in New Jersey, the black dudes that would do like this, bro, they all looked 35 in high school.
And they had the remember Gamerville, that guy? Remember that one?
Was that in New Jersey? Oh, was that you or mine?
That was mine.
It was?
Yeah, and because we each got to have like a caption in the yearbook, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And he was doing this, and underneath was just in all caps Gamerville, which is so sick if you think about it.
It's so sick, dude. And also, if you look back at those yearbooks now, those black dudes still look 35. Go ahead.
Yeah, they all,
But because you thought they were older than you, and now even though they're not older than you are now, they still look older than you. I'm 43, so...
I'm not sure I understand.
What I'm saying is, if you do this, so back then, you'd look in the yearbook and you'd be like a sophomore, and you'd look at a senior black dude,
like Omar
doing
Holt.
like this, and you'd be like, that guy looks 35.
Yeah, right.
Now, when you're older, they still look 35.
You're right.
It's not that you were younger looking up.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I paint a picture.
It's like the black don't crack thing.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, it's like they don't crack, but still they look older because they look more mature.
Okay.
But when you ask me to paint a picture, I really can. So when you said I don't really understand, I go like this. I breathe. I say it. You fully understand, and then we move on.
Interesting. No, but interesting.
Okay. So next one, sexy guy. Let's see what's up.
See what's up with the hot, sexy dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see. Okay. Okay.
Came and had to clean it up.
What's up, Matt? What's up, Chris? Wow. I'll just get right to it. I live in a condo, and I use the gym there occasionally.
Finger fucking his mouth.
And
dude, look how sexy.
A couple weeks ago, I went in to do a workout. And somebody else walks in, this dude just blaring his own music.
No good.
Yeah.
On a Bluetooth speaker. And I got my AirPods in. I'm trying to listen to a podcast, and it's turned all the way up. I still can't hear it. So then I'm blood red mad.
Yeah, BRM.
And I say, okay, I'm just going to pause my shit and just ignore it. But then he kept on doing it, and other people walked into the gym, and we're all kind of looking at each other collectively like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
So I said, no, screw that. I'm going to say something.
Nice.
So I went up and I said,
that's sexy too.
You know, that's a loud speaker you got there. Wow. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's like this, Bose version. I'm like, just looking at him. And then he kind of sees it in my face and he goes, oh, you want me to turn it down? I'm like, yeah, dude, it's kind of loud. I can't even hear my podcast. But I was done my workout anyway, so I kind of just left. I'm not asking you guys if you think it's wrong. I know that it's wrong, but what else would you guys have said? Like, I want to hear some other spin moves here. Thanks, guys.
I actually was at a, Crave, that place? Whatever, it's a restaurant. And it's one of those ones where my favorite. You order at the counter, and then you go to take your seat, and you got the number 65, and that goes, here you go, 65, drop it down, right? That's my shit, dude. I don't like when the waiters come over and you got to make it a whole fucking big deal. Anyway, I digress.
Stop doing that.
But so that's a whole nother episode. But
most boring episode ever.
What's that?
Most boring episode ever.
I mean,
so here's why I like these kinds of restaurants.
Congratulations it's not boring. It's good. But and yes, I will be in Nashville coming up. So go get tickets. But I'm sitting waiting for my coffee. I get my coffee. I start drinking it. All of a sudden, this dude walks in the cafe. With not only it's like this big, a Bose thing. It's across, he's got a strap and it's behind him. Walking in, it's like, oh yeah.
That song sounds fucking
Freak me, baby. Oh yeah. I'm gonna lick you up and down.
Was it really
until
that?
You say stop. Something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, one time when I was in college, I was in a, what do you call it? Room. I was roomed. My roommate.
Wow, forgot the word room.
Roommate. My roommate was Anshul Bimjani. He was Indian. Oh no, he was something. Whatever he was, he supported Osama bin Laden, and that was before even the Twin Towers hit. So I didn't know who he was. So he was on the cutting edge.
Is that
of terrorism.
true? What do you mean?
Yeah, he was like, he would talk about Osama bin Laden, and he'd be like, "This guy is actually the real guy."
What?
Yeah, I don't know what he was. Not Indian. That was really, really racist that I said that. But anyway,
that was pretty fucked up.
I would annoy the shit out of him because he was annoying, and I was singing that once as I was going to bed, and I said, "Let me lick you up and until you say stop," and he says, "Stop." Dude, and I will never forget that. It was so funny.
What's the guy's name again?
Anshul Bimjani.
Well, Anshul, that's a fucking
remember
baller
the name, right?
thing. I never met him.
But you know the name, right?
Yeah, that's yeah.
So anyway,
wow, the worst anyway. All right. Proper punishment.
Oh yeah, he had the fucking boombox, and I didn't say anything because I was like, I want to ride this out and see how long he's going to do it. He eventually turned it down. So my thing is, I'd let the guy have a few minutes. I'd give him a grace period.
Yeah, I think he did, but yeah, keep going.
Okay. That's him.
Yep.
Wow, what a surprise turn of events.
I've tried to look him up before.
What a surprise turn of events. You obviously didn't try that hard. It took Chris 30 seconds.
I don't have LinkedIn. Is that LinkedIn?
Yep.
Wow.
Whoa.
Does he look so different now?
Look, he went to NYU.
No, it looks exactly the same.
Trying to find out if Chris is a liar or not. Oh, looky. He did good at NYU.
Says nothing.
Ask him about his freshman year roommate.
Oh, boy.
Ask him about Osama bin Laden. It could have been someone else. I don't know, but I think it was Osama bin Laden.
Well, I mean, all right. That was that was 4 years before 9/11, though.
Well, he was still.
He was just a big fan of. I mean, he was a big figure. I know, but
yeah, he was a big figure.
Wow, interesting. Yeah. Okay. That was like around when Bill Clinton tried to kill him, probably.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know really history that much.
Well, I do.
Me
so
too.
I know a lot.
Bill Clinton did it. He also got in trouble with Monica
inside
Lewinsky
job,
that time.
But Bill Clinton did it.
Different
kind of inside job.
You think so?
No, I don't think that. You know what I'm saying?
An inside job?
No.
You don't think what?
I don't think any of the things I said because it was obviously a joke.
Oh, but did someone try to kill him back then?
Who? Osama bin Laden? Yes. Bill Clinton
Anshul Bimjani.
Osama bin Laden was. Bill Clinton tried to assassinate him.
That's not. So you're not bullshitting.
No, not that part. That part is not bullshit.
Okay, so British. That part is not bullshit. so then, what is bullshit that you're saying? That it was an inside job.
That it was an inside job by Bill Clinton.
But if it was by Bill Clinton, then it wasn't. Then it was.
No,
by
I'm
Bill
talking
Clinton.
about 9/11, an inside job.
Oh, dude, nobody said 9/11.
Yeah, I did, dude.
Nobody said.
Well, I mean,
9/11.
we're obviously on tape, so whoever wants to can rewind it.
Go back, see. What's up.
Well, I mean, all right. That was that was 4 years before 9/11, though. Well, let's definitely not go back.
All right, let's not go back. You guys can go back at your leisure. But the point is, don't wear a fucking boombox in a cafe, and definitely don't bring it at the gym because the gym has its own music. By the way, so did the cafe. So now it's just two things. It's like a DJ in the middle of songs mixing. Yeah. It's so annoying, dude. The ego. You know what you are? You're worse than the guy playing the guitar at the party.
You know what? I'm thinking about it. I kind of went off into a daze there because I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, I'm trying to imagine a version of myself that would do anything like that. That is like so far away from my character, my down to my fiber. Like that is so. I would be so keenly aware of how much I might be bothering other people.
Yeah, you'd feel so bad.
I would just like.
I would too. I wouldn't.
That would be like
a.
You couldn't pay me enough to do that to people. It's like so fucking cringe.
I'd do it for $2,000, but
okay, well,
cash.
Okay, cool. But yeah, dude, that's bonkers. And so again, I think the response or the thing that you do when you approach should be commensurate to that just complete absurdity.
Commensurate, yeah.
Like make it as absurd as that if you want. You have a long leash because that is ridiculous behavior. It's ridiculous, dude. Making other people listen to your dumb shit.
Yep. It was fucking puddle of mud for sure too. What?
Wow, puddle of mud.
I'm always like afraid to confront people.
Everything.
Well, I'm afraid to confront people like that because you think if they're insane enough to do this, then they're probably insane enough to fucking be carrying a gun and would just be like, oh yeah, is that what you think?
That's a bit overboard, but yeah, that does mean they're a certain level of something. Yes,
they're a wild card for sure.
A wild card.
Because their brains are obviously completely fucking fucked up because they go into a public place blasting their own fucking stupid fucked up music.
Yeah, so you're not starting out in the same place already.
Right.
Exactly.
And my risk reward.
But you gotta the thing you gotta do is you gotta act like you are just as crazy, if not more.
I would go like this. What the fuck?
Right, yeah, right.
That's what I would do.
But you gotta do that early, dude. So you gotta be ready for assholes in this world. Because you got to be ready to go, what the fuck? Because if you wait too long, then it becomes what this guy's wondering. What do I say? What do I do? What do I do? But a natural reaction of that is great. So you got to be ready to give the world that reaction.
That's a very good point. Or you can get an oops button at chrisleah.com and just go, oops, hit him with it.
Talking with your own shit. But yeah,
You could do that.
Yeah. I mean, more what I said, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you have the oops button, if you work out with it, you could do that.
It's possible, yeah.
Oh, you know what you could do? For real? Right when that guy's doing it, you'd be like, who wants him to turn his music off? Raise their hand. And then everyone would raise their hand.
Right,
that would be
it's true.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that would be good too.
That'd be good, dude.
That requires a lot of different things, though. Just a reaction is very simple and easy, and anyone can do it. Okay?
Yeah.
So one size fits all reaction to an asshole.
Okay.
All right.
Want to do another one?
Love both of you guys. So, my sister and I are super close, I would assume like you guys, and we really want to start a podcast. And so not just that I want advice on how to start a podcast, like on technical levels, on like merchandise, like standards, stuff like that. But my main question is, we are not famous like you guys are. You guys have a lot of fame. And so there was already clout there put in place to kind of promote your podcast. What advice do you have for my sister and I who want to kind of create a similar vibe in terms of having a sibling podcast if we have pretty much no fame? Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Thank you. First of all, I would say don't. But if you're going to...
Why don't? Well, start explaining.
It's too many podcasts.
I don't agree, but continue.
But if you're going to, make it about a specific thing. Find a lane.
Yeah.
People will find you, and you can blow up that way. If it's just, hey, we're sisters, I don't think it's going to work.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right. But
because then you got something.
But I just to address the first part of completely dashing her dreams and hopes.
I'm obviously I'm joking, but there are a lot of podcasts out there, and it is a very hard landscape to.
Right, but you got to think of it like there's somebody out there or some group of people out there that
you've said this before.
Okay,
no,
well,
I'm not saying it's a bad
again.
thing. I'm just saying this is very truly you, and that's good. You're consistent.
Well, there's somebody out there or some group of people out there that the podcast that they want to be listening to is the one you're thinking of starting.
Yeah.
So give that to them. That's the way to think of it.
You're welcome.
You know?
Call it you're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But find something. I think you find something specific because then not only are they subscribing to you, they might be like, oh, this is about bad example, but this is about home furniture. I love home furniture. You guys talk about home furniture. I'm going to listen to that. Right. Whatever it is. Obviously not home furniture, but
home furniture could be good though.
Yeah. The home furniture podcast.
So boring.
The home furniture, couches, it's called. Hi, welcome to Couches with Amanda and my sis. Yeah, so that's
Couches would actually be a thing I would watch without question.
Oh yeah, 100%, just based off title alone.
Yes,
Couches.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's my advice. Other than that, just do it. Stop waiting.
Dude, just be a pimp and start.
Okay, not sure that.
Just be about it, pimp.
Like. Get a bunch of women that work for you that will have sex with men and you take a cut?
Just be about it, pimpin', booyah, and booyah. Pimp.
It's the same thing 3 times.
Okay, well.
All right,
I just wanted to drive it home.
All right, so that's it, yeah. And I appreciate you guys listening. chrisley.com for tour tickets. I will be in your area. If not yet, I'm adding dates next week, I believe next week. But yeah, go to watchlifeline.com if you have a question or leave us a message on the hotline, 213-973-8095. One-on-one advice sessions with Matt at mattdalia.com. And the new Lifeline merch, very cool. Them purple hoodies are almost out. Go get them.
You got to
LifelineMerch.com. And like and subscribe, please. That really helps us. And leave a comment for the algorithm. We'll see you next week, guys. Thank you very much.